go. Crimson Strait. I know this one's going to be short and sweet because we already pretty well know this one.
Dude, I enjoy the fuck out of this map, except for Assault.
Yeah, Assault and Incursion are they ruin the map.
I don't know. I finally like posted it in the map feedback where nobody will look at it, but it's there for posterity. What do you think would fix it? I think at least moving the base closer to like the Charlie line.
I'm looking at it right now, and actually, if they put it in like Charlie 7 and did some adding of it, that would actually kind of do it perfect. Then it would give you two options. You can go tunnel or saddle.
Yeah.
Just move the spawn points like counterclockwise.
Yeah. That's basically what I suggested. Yeah.
Everybody meet saddle, please.
Fuel at 25%.
You know, we'll just go ahead and go Fox 5 down low.
Target acquired.
Oh, I'm dropping an arty strike on this alpha guy.
Okay, so as we always know, this is kind of a Zeta standard, is we just roll through here. Now, when you're rolling through here, if you have support weapons, something that's mid to long range, you go right here. This is your route, just like this. Close enough to the columns to where if you need to, you can duck in for cover. But looking down the tunnel far enough to where you can sit anything down that might come our way. If you are in an Atlas or Marauder 2C build, that's formation breakers, what we're calling those now. You, instead of following that line, you go to this wall. This wall is now your friend. You see nothing, you get attacked by nothing until you are ready. That's your route right there. That's exactly what you should do.
Love it.
Then, depending on what the fire support guys say, like, hey, it's clear. Cool. Well, time to go fuck shit up. Here we go. Now, everything is dependent on the formation breaker at this point. Either lines up right here. I am now in my Atlas. I line up right here. I decide whether we're going to go in through that way or we're going to go this way. Or I might just send somebody out that way.
Also, if it's really hot, right there, don't stop and shoot, just walk and shoot. Like, throw your bullets and keep going.
Yes. Okay, what I will do, if it's exuberantly hot, I will always push through. Unless something horribly happens, I will always push through and I will sit at this corner and we will either brace or go in. And then if we have a large enough group, I'm going to send my mediums out the door that way. They're going to come around. This is important for everybody to see this part. If you have jump jets, you will go and hang hook and up you go. And now you have them with their pants down looking at an Atlas in the tunnel. They are on the low ground. Unless they have guys on those trees right there, which actually does happen from time to time, so watch that. they're done. Like, all I need is for somebody to say, all right, it's time to roll them, and boom. The Atlas comes out. My mediums and lights with jump jets are just destroying everything right here. This is a kill box now. Our next option is, okay, starting this push over. We've made it to this corner. The formation breaker has moved over to there. Either we're gonna poke it for a little bit, and then we decide, you know what, we're not gonna push this, and they've already gone to, they're already pushing Echo 5. We invert, we come back. As long as they don't end up in Echo 5 all the way into Echo 5, we're good. Because if you look right here, we got plenty of cover, and they do not. They have this building here, and this rock, and that's damn near it.
Yeah.
To fight from. Now, the formation breakers hold here. They don't come in unless they're needed. This is all autocannon laser vomit stuff. This is not SRM stuff. Alright. Coming from the other side. Now the other side's a little bit trickier.
Did you want to talk about saddle real quick coming from the golf spawn?
Yeah, we can do that real quick. Let's go. Now, at this point, it doesn't matter which way we go.
I know it's
Yeah,
kind of a pain, but I just wanted
No,
to like
you're good, man.
do one side at a time so people know which side we are, you know?
Yeah, I like to go back and forth just because it's quicker in here, but that's fine. That is 100% fine. Okay, under no circumstance, if we're in assault or incursion or whatever they call that, are you to go underneath. There is no reason to be down there whatsoever. In fact, I'm going to be outright upset with people that go down there. Unless we're just getting lurmed to death, which shouldn't happen because they don't have eyes up. Yeah. Brawlers and formation breakers right here. This is their spot. They sit here, they sit in cover, and they just wait. If you are fire support, you are to be over here. Crates are your friends. Jaeger mechs actually excel at right here. Same with Hellbringers, they do very well here. But you can peeky, you can pokey, you can destroy quite a bit. If they don't commit to a push,
New target
you have
acquired.
free range of them until they get to the underneath. Which, once
New
they're
target
underneath,
acquired.
there's not much they can do. Like, yeah, they can fire from down there and hit us, but it's better for us to hit them. We have better firing angles from here. And we have more coordination up here. And finally, we'll go over the holding of Echo 5 up top. Never, ever, ever go right here. This whole area right in here is dead man's land. Like, really bad. So if we choose for some reason to not push the tunnel, we're gonna hold up right here. These crates right here, that one is risky because it's so far forward, and your line is pretty obstructed. But this line right here is good because you have this building right here to help cover. these boxes here are mediocre at best. LRMs will just pelt you. Brawlers probably should stick not here. This would be bad. It would be better for them to be up here. They should be close to the front line but not exposed at all times.
So I think typically with how our unit usually operates, we probably won't be doing too much top side.
We will not be, but we might run into scenarios to where we don't have our formation breaker. Haas isn't in his Atlas, and Rigtig is not in his Scorch. You know, those things happen from time to time, which is fine. Actually, on those kinds of situations, what usually ends up happening is we're all in a bunch of mediums, and we're actually going to plan for a saddle push, which will happen if we're in that big of a group. We're going to saddle push them before they even know what hit them. Like, half of our team will have alphaed into some of the poor assault that got stuck out in Delta 7 dead before they even know that we were there.
And then
Yep, go ahead. What's the last thing?
Actually, oh, sorry, go ahead then.
No, I think I'm pretty well done with this side, except for the island snipers, which, if you're gonna island snipe, you better find a new unit, honest to God.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I don't think you'd fit in too well. But what I was gonna say is, like, I don't know, maybe just actual saddle pushing while we're heading to the other side.
Yeah, we can
Like
do that.
fighting down an Echo 7 maybe.
Yeah, you know what? There's actually a correct path and an incorrect path to take.
Yeah.
Alright, so actually we're all in a bunch of mediums and lights, so we'll actually do it kind of on par here. Alright, so we're going to go through. You stay on the right side. You stay on the right side. Why do you stay on the right side?
Left shielding max and field of fire.
Good. Very good. When you push this, you actually either push, depending on the scenario, but faster movers will actually cut through after that pipeline right there. They can take the option to cut through, but your next thing that you want to do is literally get into the city, because you need the cover quickly. The fire support guys are going to cut in more of a straight line on that right side. They're going to use every building as cover because they've got a lot of cover, but do not push to that tree right there. That is a bad spot to be in. You can get hit by too many angles, and I literally watched not too long ago 2 Hellbringers that thought that they could hold this position by themselves, and they could not. Like, they just got pelted by everything. And then the rest of their team moved into the city. So you move into the city, and then you just take the city block by block until you hit their base, which their base, you step on their base and you make them panic. You do not stay on their base, because that's when you, like, literally get your teeth kicked in. Like, whoever is inside of that little line is going to get hurt, and hurt
Enemy
bad.
base is being captured.
Make them panic, get them, draw them in, and usually what happens is their lights and mediums come in first, we obliterate them, and then we swarm the heavies and assaults. Because once they, in fact, here, we'll reenact. I want somebody to stay over there, and everybody else to come over here.
Okay, so you want me to stay at the base?
Yeah, Yor, why don't you stay at the base here? and
Is there a particular corner or just inside it anyway?
pretend you're defending that area while we come from this side.
Okay.
We're coming back to try to defend our base. You guys just tapped it, and
Okay.
I'm just waiting on roads right now.
I don't know. I can't find you guys. You're all easy in.
Oh, yeah.
They're right next to you.
There you go. If you hit Juliet on your Chingadera, that'll help. Counter.
Yeah, I'm already on counter. There's 2 of you,
Oh,
so.
okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
I'm doing counter back.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, on
that'll
this,
work.
guys. Let's do counter. At the very beginning of the match, I didn't think about that. So here's what's going to end up happening: is you're going to start defending. All right, we're coming through here, and we're coming in hot and heavy.
Okay.
And the first thing we see is nothing, so we start moving in through this nice wide open area. I turn a
Okay.
corner, and what do I see?
Blam, blam, blam.
Yeah, there's 3 of me, 1 of you on the base. That's not a good spot to be. That's why you get off the base, you grab the cover in the buildings. Now, there's an advantage to it as well, is the fact that you now have firing lanes on 3 mechs. That's what ends up coming around this corner, unless they're an organized group.
Okay. So I tuck this corner over here, basically.
Yeah, tuck that corner, or that would be good.
Okay.
But yeah, see, they're coming back, but they have to go through open terrain. That whole, I mean, look how far that is. In
Yeah.
urban fighting, that is huge. So that's the saddle push. Now we're gonna cover the saddle push going the other way now, because it actually requires a lot more thinking. This is why you rarely see a successful saddle push coming from the Echoes 8 side.
Ow.
So everybody line up like you normally would. Okay, formation breakers, line up right. Oops, too far. Right here. This is the spot for the formation breaker. Got good cover, and you can actually take a couple steps back if you need to. And then where I usually set, if I'm in my Butterbee, is right here. You know why? Because the Butterbee sits really close to an Atlas.
Fuel at
They actually pair up
25%.
very well together. So, alright, everybody's going. This time, everybody's going right side. And then you shift left. Support guys, swing. In fact, here, we're going to do this one more time here. Usually formation breakers, when you're going this way, don't really have a job except to eat their fire and die. Like that, it sucks, but that's part of it. You're literally coming through here and then you aim left, but if you're, gosh darn it, the hill is killing me. If you're a support guy, you hit the other side of the box. That box that's right there, you're gonna come through, and just like our Arctic Cheetahs just did, they're gonna come on the left. Formation Breaker's gonna eat all that fire, and he's gonna come through here on. Now, the only exception to this are usually the Arctic Cheetahs and the Assassins, which we're gonna send right here, just like this. A little bit of jump jets. Now you are hitting their support big time. If you got a light pack up here, an Atlas on the saddle right there, waiting to just nail you, and their support are rolling in, you got a clusterfuck that you don't even know what to deal with. Alright, so support guys move in and they keep left, typically. That's going to change depending on the scenario. If the Atlas lives, he also goes left. But you use these crates, you try to take as little fire because there's always one or two idiots down low that think that's a superior firing position. And you never hang out right here. If you look down, you see the road. If you see the road and it's a long one, you're in the wrong spot. Like, this is a long, wide open lane that just screams AC5s, PPCs, Gauss rifles, just right, all in the CT. You fight it cover to cover. Just like that. And then anything that's left over, you drop down and you kill. Or if you see, like, more often than not, there's usually a dire wolf that's right down there, like ready to be taken out. Then you just drop. You don't even pump your jump jets because you want him that badly.
Oh, we timed out.
Oh shoot, man, that was
Good
That was a
game,
quick
guys.
20
Good
minutes.
game.
Good game. Good
Good
game.
game.
But yeah, usually it seems like you said, there's a couple of assaults downstairs, and if we all manage to stay up top, and then we all drop at the same time, usually I think it would work. Maybe.
Yeah, the drop caller should give a 3 count minimum, and then if anybody can't attend the 3 count, like they know they're not going to get into position, call it out, so that way you know what's going on. Because if I find out my Atlas isn't going to make that drop, I'm probably going to wait another 5 seconds. Like, if the Atlas survived the initial push, I'm waiting for him to come through. Like, it's his time to shine now. Like, he did all that shit, now it's time for him to do some good stuff.
Cool.
Awesome.
John, you got any questions?
No, I've been trying to listen in, and a little hard not being there.
Oh, I got the video.
Oh, sweet. Hey, who's group person?